Yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boys Caliber. We've got another episode of the Mill Experience Overtime with our co-host Craig and also Victor. Before I get started, I just want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. Right now, we're at 623 subscribers. Like I told you guys, the goal is 1,000. Once we get to the 1,000, we're gonna up it up some more. Just appreciate all the love and support. Now, I know I promised you guys all week that we were going to have Coach, former LMA, Lawrence Manning Academy basketball coach, Coach Epps on the show today, but due to some legal things, we're going to postpone that. You know what I'm saying? But still, hey, we still going to give y'all great content tonight. We got a lot of things to talk about. Vic, what's up, baby? What's going on, man?
Okay, first up is Huffington Post article. This basically entitles GOP lawmaker grilled on why abortion was best choice for his girlfriend, but not others. Colorado's Richard Haltoff, who's voted against abortion rights in office, said he once provided money to a girlfriend aimed for her own procedure. And and just that's our that's the link is in the chat or in the description. I read this story and I was not surprised. I heard the same thing about Herschel Walker doing the same thing. They speak so hard against it, but they don't mind getting it. Yeah, the hypocrisy. I'll talk more about it later, but I'll just let you guys go for a minute. But yeah, I mean, floor's open.
Yeah. I mean, I think I sent this link to y'all as well. I mean, the hypocrisy, and I listened to him. He actually talked about this on the floor. My personal opinion is that he talked about it on the floor because he didn't want it to come out on its own. Someone just blow the whistle on him. So he talked about it on the floor, and his thing was, and when we say hypocrisy, again, he constantly vote against abortion rights. Against women not having their own choice of their body. And so when he said in this interview, that's along with the that particular article, he said, "Yeah, I talked about it many times. She talked about it. It was her choice. It was her choice. So I wanted to honor that and give her the option to take care of that. Granted, he wanted the child, but it was her choice. And so the interviewer said, okay, it's her choice, but what about all these other women that you're taking away their choice? And, he hemmed and hawed, but he said ultimately, it was her choice. So abortion right is about choice. So you're saying her choice was, paramount because, it involved you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But all these other women out here, you're taking away their choice. Now, granted, you kept saying it was her choice,
Mm-hmm.
So she has the right to choose, but not these other women.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there
Because
was
it's
no.
affecting him at the end of the day.
Yeah, it hit home. And
what did I always say, Craig and Victor? What did I always say?
Until it hits home.
Until it hits home. But he's only passing that bill because.
Yeah. He
money.
said it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about, and I forgot the word that he used, but basically, it was about the bill.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So again, she can have the choice, but not others.
Hey,
again,
man.
I think he used the wrong choice of words when he said it was her choice.
Yeah, it's just the hypocrisy that the also I had to also is that the philosophy doesn't match the actions. If you don't like abortions, you don't want women aborting no healthy fetuses, then why aren't you fighting tooth and nail for universal health care? for expansion of Medicaid, for doing things to put raising the minimum wage, putting food in children's mouths, things that could actually help lower abortions to where the children are both accessible and available. Because for real, some women don't have that choice. Sometimes the abortion is the best choice, and I don't like
it. And that's what he said.
Yeah,
he said for her, abortion was
for her,
the best, for her choice. It was the right decision.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to abortion, I don't like getting into it because I feel like we're just having the wrong concept. Trying to argue about whether or not it should be banned. What can we do to make having a child easier and accessible and available for everybody, instead of whether or not
that would be much easier, you would think, right? Instead of going that's why people having abortions. It's so hard, man.
Yeah,
it's just hard out here, dude. Everything is. Side note, let me tell you how hard it is. Let me tell you how crazy it is. First of all, last week, we went to Charleston for my granddaughter's birthday party. After we left, my wife wanted to go to Krispy Kreme. Went to Krispy Kreme, got a dozen donuts. You know how much it was? $17.
Not what it used to be.
I told the guy that dropped you. I said, dude, 1 dozen. 1 dozen. He said, I know, sir. Yeah.
You don't set the prices.
So I'm just saying, this is why, yes, you have to, first of all, you have to be responsible. If you're having relations, be responsible if you don't want to become pregnant. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let's start off with that. Let's be real. Second of all, if you do become pregnant, it is hard. If you're single, hell, if you married, shit. It's hard. If you married and have a child, it's still hard, man. It is difficult raising another human being in this economy, man. Just be straight up. So if you want to stop this abortion topic, man, let's make it easy for everybody to live. Man, other countries do it.
When you say that, and again, you led with contraception, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or being responsible.
Yeah.
That's a part of contraception. Because you can't tell someone, abstinence.
Yeah.
You want that, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, you want that.
They're putting a bill, they're trying to put bills together to stop contraception.
Yes.
Hey, good luck with that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all know what party I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They're saying no to contraception.
Yeah. Yo, hey, that been going on in the beginning of time, man. Yeah, good luck with that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And these women who can't have children, you're taking away IVF.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like
yeah. So to me, those women who are voting against equal rights, because this happens, there are women who actually vote against equal rights. So you don't want control of your body. You want men making decisions on your body.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah. That's crazy too when you put it in that aspect. Yeah.
It's one thing for you to say, make decisions on your personal body. But when you're trying to say, all right, for all women, you're making that decision for all women.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's a personal decision. I mean, you think women actually want to say, you know what, I'm going to carry this baby. Oh, you know what? I got it. I can't. I'm going to just have an abortion. And a late abortion is what they're saying.
I think the only time abortion should be a problem, an issue with a married couple. If the woman
it's a decision between the both.
Exactly. If the woman wants an abortion, but the husband don't, you know what I'm saying? That's when I think it should, you know what I'm saying? That should be a topic, but
that's a conversation.
A conversation.
That's definitely a conversation.
A conversation. Because they married. You know what I'm saying? They won. They married. You know what I'm saying? So that's that husband child also, you know what I'm saying? But if it's a single, what I mean by single, ladies and gentlemen, just because you're dating and you have a child together, you're still technically single.
Right.
You know, so if you're single, I think the woman should make, that decision for herself if you're single. But if you're married, then that should be a conversation. Marriage should be a conversation.
Yeah, and government should be about making choices, all your choices, accessible for both. Because I mean, I'm gonna tell you a side story about choices. So, no, I'm a trombone player, play gigs every now and again. Have my horn, truck in my car. One day, went to my car, went to open my trunk, horn was not there. I had a gig that following Sunday. After, calling the police, making a report, thinking horrible about, feeling bad about it, pick up my phone. Dad, I need to borrow one of your horns. I got a gig. Dad has two. He's a professional trombone player himself. You can see the records back here. He's got two horns. Sure, son, where did I meet you? Get a horn, be able to play the gig. Everybody does not have that choice. Everybody can't make that phone call.
Yeah.
I was able to solve my problem with a very unique solution.
Yeah.
Now, I bet you I was to get my horn back and all of that, but it would be disingenuous for someone to go through the same problem. For me to say, well, why don't you just call your dad and buy one of his horn? Well, no, everybody can't make that.
Everybody
that
can't make that choice.
To them. Yeah. So better for me to say, I got a horn. You trouble play. Hey, borrow one of mine. I can help you out. But we all don't. When we had this debate, we never talk about how accessible choices are for everybody. Mm-hmm. So if you want someone to make a certain choice, you kind of need to sweeten the pot sometimes a little bit. Make that choice better more than just denying the choice you don't want them to make. I would much rather have. I would put more energy there. That other party, they just their approach is absolutely crazy. And it really is about, for them, if they want choice for themselves.
Right.
Choice is choice for me, not for you.
Yeah. But when you're making that choice for yourself, don't think that you can own everyone else's choice. That's just and because see what they're saying is they want less government. You want less government, but you want the government to make decisions on my body.
Yeah. It's like this. I want less government for myself.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. The hypocrisy is the word we used earlier.
Wow.
The hypocrisy of it.
Wow. Yeah, y'all know what I always say, man. I'm keep saying it, bro. It's only important to affect them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, they can say one thing, but vote on something else, on something they totally don't believe in, because of the almighty dollar to satisfy certain voters.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's supporting them. Mm-hmm. Hey, if I give you X amount of money, I'll fund your campaign. If you choose this bill for me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
And they work for the people. So I say this. These counties, these states that want to put abortion on the ballot, they, as in this particular party, don't want it on the ballot because they've seen what happens if they put it on the ballot, because the majority of the people is for your choice. That's your choice. Mm-hmm. So they're fighting to keep it off the ballot, but yet you're for the people. If you're saying, okay, the majority of the people in my district vote like me, therefore, not pro-choice, but therefore, you're having a baby, then vote on it. A lot of people to vote. If you're saying that, then a lot of people don't take that away from them. But they're saying they're fighting to keep it off the ballot. So how are you saying you're working for me, but you want to keep it off the ballot?
Exactly. Let me tell y'all this, and I'm gonna say this is my last word on it. You know what they're gonna care about it, honestly? When Big Tyrone, you know what I mean by Tyrone, get little Kathy pregnant. You know what I mean by Kathy. Daddy don't like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You cannot have this.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, you're gonna head home.
Happens every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I
Exactly.
tell you what you truly believe and what your morals really are tested when it hits home.
Yeah.
Let's see what you really believe now.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely. 100%. And you know, and I know that many of them have already had abortions.
Oh,
Yet
yeah.
they step there and down for.
Oh, yeah. We know that. Man, come on. Come on.
Hypocrites.
Yes. What's next, V?
All right. Next is the Young Thug trial. And this trial, I haven't been following it religiously, but this has been a very long and expensive trial. Just the jury selection.
It's like 2 years now, right?
Yeah, a year for a jury selection. It's going on 2 years. Could very well go on into this year. But the one testimony that kind of got me hooked on following this is Little Woody. And I got to show you a little bit of the clip that kind of got me, because I'm like, this is a clown show.
Hey man, when you say Lil Woody, you got to put no Diddy behind stuff like that.
No, let's listen to what I'm talking about.
Okay, let me make myself clear, right?
Are you guys hearing this?
Asking me about things I don't told investigators in the
Are you hearing this?
Yeah.
I can't say from when to when, but so much was going on. My name was on everything. The police kept coming to grab me. Every time they grabbed me, I had a different story for them. I know 100% facts, and I'm telling you now, I was not truthful. I was saying whatever they wanted me to say. I was saying whatever I could come up with. I was trying my best to convince them that I didn't do nothing, that I'm an innocent person, and that people put their hands on me. When they asked me about any of these things, you sitting here keep asking me step by step by step by step. And I'm telling you now, because you asked me, was I being truthful? Okay. I know I wasn't being truthful.
In some of those interviews, were you in custody? Were you arrested in some of those interviews?
I think so.
Okay. Do you recall telling detectives in those interviews that you're just trying to get out of jail, so I'm going to tell you all what happened so you can check it and I can get out of jail?
Yeah, I told the investigators that I remember, I think, if you make at least 100.
I saw right there. Yeah, when I heard that, I was.
Why are we continuing?
Yeah, why is this? He's still on the stand. This was 4 days ago. He's still on, and there's more to this. We have a secret meeting between Little Woody, the judge, and the prosecutor, where the prosecutor threatened to hold him in jail until all the trials in this week go. Get to like 12 different defense. I'll keep you in jail the whole time if you don't testify. And it's like, come on now, come on.
And he said
the judges.
He said he did it, right? This guy is the guy that said he did it.
I think in that secret meeting, he said that I'm gonna say I did it. I'm gonna lie, and they're like, oh, okay. It's alleged that this is what went on in that secret meeting, because the judge wants to know who told the defense attorney about the secret meeting and threatened to throw him in jail and tried to put him in jail. And Georgia Supreme Court said, no, you can't put him in jail. Like, come on now. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, if Young Thug did not have the kind of money to have the kind of lawyers to fight for his defense like this, how many poor black men have been railroaded because of stuff like this? This is crazy.
A professional witness that sits there and lies. You remember he kept saying yes?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, why are you saying yes? Are you saying yes because you're tired of answering that question? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said, I know I told you already. I know I didn't finish school, but I'm smart. I'm like, dude, he was sitting there every time they asked me, look up, yes. And then after he said yes, they said, okay, then how did that happen? What happened?
It's either yes or I don't recall, because he's been lying the whole time. That's why he kept. It's like,
he used that Donald Trump, I don't recall.
Yeah.
He said, if you want me to talk about Donald Trump, He's he's the star witness. He's supposed to be the prosecution's star witness.
What are you saying yes to? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Can you ask it again?
I really haven't been following it, man. I follow Young Thug career, man, and I really haven't been following it because it's just Negro shit, man. To be honest with you, it's just stupid stuff that is, it's just. First of all, I heard he's basically threatening witnesses, so people don't want to testify. Because I heard Young Thug is that guy in the streets in Atlanta, from what I heard. So a lot of people don't want to testify against him. Basically, they're using his music against him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's something I'm not.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know anything about this until someone sent the link, and I was watching it, and it was just so comical.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. You know how sometimes you watch something, and that's why I don't watch reality shows anymore.
Right.
Because you know how you watch something, you feel like your intelligence level go down.
You just got dumber.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I thought I was looking at Dave Chappelle skit. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I was sitting there watching. I said, now why are they sending this one to me? And I was sitting there, I was like, oh, they're trying to get me to get a good laugh.
Especially being in law enforcement. You just look at stuff and you be like, and Victor, what you just said, what you said after that, you said if he didn't have the money he had, this man probably would have been convicted just off this comedy skit we watching here, man. But this thing been going on for 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, the way even the DA, I think her name is Fannie. What's her name? She's also prosecuting Donald Trump. I'm questioning her integrity right now.
Well, she's gonna make an example out of both of them. I think she's gonna. She already said she's gonna make an example out of both of them.
So see,
yeah.
To me, prosecutors and district attorneys should not get on TV and talk about how they want to prosecute this person, how bad, because to me, you playing your card.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel the same way. Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Like when the lady in New York, Letitia James, you talked about prosecuting him, then you try to run for governor, and then you backpedal. But my thing is now it shows, this is political. Keep politics out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes me uncomfortable when I see a prosecutor because that makes me wonder, okay, are you more interested in just convicting somebody?
Yeah.
Or are you interested in finding...
She interested in convicting their names.
Yeah.
Trump, Young Thug.
Yeah.
If it was me or you, she probably wouldn't care.
Right.
But due to the fact they got them names, Trump, Young Thug, one of them mofos was going to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, they want
and my car is on Young Thug.
Yeah.
This case already there's already I did some motion to remove the judge and but the fact that he got on the stand and said, listen, everything I said, I was lying.
I was lying.
He was either lying then
the lawyer
or lying now. No, the lawyer didn't inject that out.
He said he lied so much he forgot the lies.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
he said every time they came to him, the story changed.
I was more into the what's the actor name with him and his wife? They play in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp. I was more into his than Young Thug, man.
Right. Right.
So yeah,
that was in Virginia, wasn't it? Yeah, they had that in Virginia.
Yeah, that was in Virginia.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Young Thug did all the stuff they say he did, but the way this trial should have been dismissed 4 days ago.
Now I do think
star witness.
This case. Yeah, your star.
Yeah, I do think he did. To be honest with you, if they going by his music, he did it. He did. If they going by his music, he did it. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
I know. And that's what makes me uncomfortable.
He got some good music out there. If you listen to some of the things he's saying, I mean, hey, he a killer, man.
Oh, he that guy.
Yeah, he that guy. Or he can hire them guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't put out there who any witnesses are. I
Nope.
wouldn't put out there the jury. Hell, if
Mhm.
I was a prosecutor, I wouldn't put my name out there.
Nope.
No.
Exactly. So, exactly. If you think this guy, if this is a reputation, why would you even put yourself out there
I wouldn't.
and know he that guy in Atlanta, right? Come on,
Just to
man.
put your name on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's all everything's political, man. Everything's political. Now, okay, check this out. Granted, it's a political year, right? Victor and Craig, how much you want to bet by the end of the year this case be over with? It's a political year.
It's a political year.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to score some points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. What?
And the DA and the prosecutor, they want their record to be intact.
Yep.
Because they have other ambitions.
Hell, I'm waiting on the next pandemic. I don't know if y'all paid attention, but y'all know every political year we always got a pandemic.
Seems to be the case, though.
Yeah. It seems like every 4 years, man, something jumping off.
What was it? Ebola with was it Obama? Ebola?
Yeah, there was Ebola.
And 2020 with Trump.
For that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting on
Obama did a better job than
yeah. We barely felt it.
I
was like, it really was pandemic. I didn't think about it like that, but yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't tell us to inject bleach or internally or something like that.
I was watching
about it in the news.
I was watching the news today. They had Dr. Fauci. Man, I heard that name. I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? 2020. That's all I saw on TV was Dr. Fauci, right? But he was talking about a relationship with Trump. How he don't have one with Trump. He don't respect him because during that time of the pandemic, he was telling people like not to wear masks. This is a publicity stunt, you know, and people were dying from this stuff, man.
Yeah. So, Fauci and Trump butt heads a lot because Trump was more on the political thing. Fauci was more, I want to save lives.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that he said, Trump kind of pushed the direction.
Yeah.
And so he said sometimes he would go out there and tell people, you know, you're going to need a booster shot, and Trump would get upset.
Yeah.
He'd say, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Why am I doing this to you? I'm telling you facts.
Yeah.
Now he said something also that was interesting. I never thought about. He said something about he said he was so surprised that we was able to find. Well, they was able to find what you call it? The not a cure,
vaccine.
But vaccine. For COVID, and it's taking them 10 years plus, and they still haven't found anything for AIDS. I'm like, because it's all about money. People the government making money off these AIDS patients, man.
That's right.
You know, y'all, man, ask Magic Johnson. Look at his big ass. Come on, man.
Hey.
You ain't gonna you ain't gonna tell me that you got something, man.
Let me tell you something, man.
Well, of course, he got access to people folk have. I don't know because I don't know anything about how vaccines are researched and developed. I don't live in that world, so.
My cousin
I'll tell you this. They said they always get the vaccine for the flu, the upcoming flu season from Australia because their season is before ours.
So
oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
So they're able to get it then.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: it took some fast work in order for them to get a vaccine.
Yeah.
Trump didn't know how to take credit for that. You understand? He didn't know how to take credit for that.
Yeah. He was talking too negative about it. So
he was telling people not to take the vaccine. Now, one thing Dr. Fauci did that he said he regretted, and I think he said he regretted it, was when he was telling people don't do the KN95 mask, just do a regular mask. And the reason that was said is because people were running out getting these masks, and the nurse, didn't have them. Which those are the people that needed them more than anything.
Yeah.
Now again, that decision saved lives because it saved a lot of nurses' lives because they were able to, keep those masks supplied. But they had a huge supply chain issue. With masks, and Trump was trying to keep it. You don't need a mask. You don't need a mask. You don't. And if you remember when he got it, he was scared as heck. He went to, I think, Walter Reed and left his son and wife who had COVID at the White House.
But Trump also wasn't releasing from the national stockpile. And
Right.
one of his other who's in charge of saying that no, it's the national stockpile, not the state stockpile, for however he worded it. So states were literally competing against each other, buying masks,
Yeah.
making the supply chain problem worse.
Yeah.
And all they had to do was open up. I forgot what the name of it is, where you, ever since the World War, where you demand companies, certain companies, make these things.
Which makes sense to start making them. I forgot what it's called. Some production.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, and I know this. But you pretty much say, hey, y'all have to do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, Trump was thinking about it, how he could make money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
that's
and people dying left and right, and they were thinking about how they could make money off certain things.
There's always a
I mean,
money.
what was the ventilation? They ran out of the ventilating machines and all this other stuff.
Ventilators. Yeah.
It's crazy.
They could have had companies. They could have had companies far in advance say, all right, you know what? Start making ventilators. If you know that people are going to need these ventilators, because the thing is, you found that COVID actually attacks your lungs. The gases that help you to expand your lungs, it actually turns to like a cement. So you know that they're going to need ventilators. So why didn't you turn it on right away?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But to show how bad politics is, Barack Obama, they actually had a whole pandemic playbook of what to do, when to do it. Trump threw it out because it's Obama and called it a paper packet. They had a whole board of just experts.
Right.
With the playbook,
idea, right?
what to do, when to do it. Nope, Obama. Nope, called it a paper packet.
Wow.
Not him, but his press secretary.
Yeah.
It's like about it was a bad plan. It's like it was a plan.
Right.
Yeah, he had nothing, right? Something's better than nothing.
They all knew he did a terrible job. Just like January 6th. They all knew he was responsible. And they all said he did a terrible job. And they all said he was responsible. And the minute they went and kissed the ring in Mar-a-Lago, the minute they went and kissed the ring, everybody had amnesia, retrograde amnesia.
Yep.
I don't get it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you're still talking about it. You're still talking about it. The fact that, Lindsey Graham was the first. I can't do it anymore. We had a wonderful ride. But I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And Lindsey Graham standing up there, I'm like,
got amnesia.
That's how it is, man. Politics is a mofo, man.
Yeah, but
like we sat down with this Representative Johnson, and again, he sit there and he talk about things, and I commend him and the way he openly spoke. He answered all the questions that we had. He didn't talk around it. He dug in and answered those questions. How many do that? Or how many talk around you?
They all would talk around you. They all would dance around you, man. All of them. That's why I respect Senator Johnson.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. He won. So
77% of the vote.
Yep, 77%. Yep. And I think we be airing part 1, I believe, probably sometime tomorrow. Yeah, part 1 of Shop Talk.
Yep, stay tuned.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm trying to get Justin. I'm going to contact him again because I really want him on because he speaks to the people as well.
Man, please do, bro. Please do, man.
Yeah.
He speaks to the people and he let them know what's going on. Bamberg is well informed because he gets on there and he tells them, what's coming down the pipe, what's going on. I can appreciate that. And good, bad, and ugly.
I made contact with Quadri Bell, who also connected us with Clyburn. I sent an email up too. He want to come on. It'll be sometime in July though. I'll give him some dates in July. He want to come on also.
That sounds great.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds great. The Kingmaker.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I don't know if I sent y'all that article today, and not to skip around.
No, you good.
But it was an article. It was an article about the black vote and how we don't take advantage of. It said black voters make clear choices, not false equivalencies. And they spoke to how our ancestors fought for this,
Mhm.
and how we are just, not taking advantage of the opportunities that they gave us. And it said, our ancestors bled and died for the rights to choose our own destiny. One path leads toward a future that upholds the principles they fought for: democracy, protections, and the basic decency to treat us as human beings. The other path threatens to drag us back to the darkest chapters of history. It's
Dang.
clear. It's a clear choice.
Yeah.
But you're dancing around it. Like Charlemagne the other day, he spoke about no, he's not voting for Trump. I'm not voting for Trump. Because the guy kept his feet to the fly. I think it was Bill Maher or something like that.
Mhm.
They just like, well, why you, he said, well, why are you haven't given me these tough questions? There's nothing tough about that question.
Yeah.
Either you're gonna vote for Trump
Either you gonna
or
do it
you're
or
gonna
not.
vote
Yeah,
for
ain't
Biden.
nothing talking about that.
And it's not hard to lay out the reasons. Trump is not for you. It's the end of democracy as you know it. He wants to be a dictator.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
Biden is for you, but he can't get all the policies he wants done because guess what? The local level, we need to start voting the way we feel and the way people are going to support what we want
Yep.
as a people.
Yep. Yep.
You know, if you're not voting that way from the lower level, he's never or no president is going to be able to do all the things that they say they want to do.
I agree. People
Now,
don't realize it. Yep.
the things that he say he wants to do, there are policies out there that just can't get him through.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
They don't think about that. They just be like, "Oh, Joe Biden's not saying he's not doing what he said he's gonna do, so I'm not voting."
No, he
or I'm gonna
can't.
vote for someone else. No,
I think everybody
that's
should think
exactly what they want.
This is how I look at it, right?
Yeah.
You do everything you do. Do you do everything you say you're gonna do for your kids? Why? Because guess what? Life happens sometimes.
Life
You know
gets
what I'm
in the way.
saying? It's the same way the president. He can't. It's only 4 years, people.
Right.
It's 4 years in a week office. He can't pass any law. He has
Exactly.
no power.
No.
He's commander in chief for the armed forces, head of the executive branch. That is it.
Right.
Guess what? It's some of
Everybody
y'all.
should take it back on civics class to understand how the
Guess what? Guess what, y'all? Guess what? It's like raising kids, man. It's some of y'all sit your ass down, stop shooting up some of these schools or doing some of these stupid ass murders, or some of these cops do their fucking job. Joe Biden maybe can stay in the damn White House and do what he's supposed to do instead of coming out here, got to speak here and speak there, make sure his face is.
Right.
Yeah,
See, Obama was that quiet president. Obama didn't want to be out there. He wanted to be behind the scenes and make this country work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the way a president should be.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be talking about a president every day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
And you know,
that ain't started. That haven't started until Bush got in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never heard Clinton on, even when I was a kid then, but still, I never heard my grandparents them talk about Clinton that much. I didn't hear him talk about Reagan. You know what I'm saying?
And see, here's the thing that another thing that gets me. You know, they talk about, we hired Ravenel back. Okay. All he's doing is going after drug dealers. And I'm gonna say this because I said it to them. He's not finding people who's committing these murders. And again, I'm gonna say this, and this is what I believe. This is my opinion. He can't find all the murderers because you keep your mouth shut.
Man, I was saying that, man. Look, I always say that.
He can find these drug dealers because y'all telling on one another.
Yes.
You understand? He can find them because y'all want to get these guys out of the way, so you're telling on them. But you won't tell who's doing the killing in the neighborhoods.
Craig, you ain't saying nothing I ain't never said before, man. That would when I'm on social media and I see these people talking about, well, why the police ain't doing their job? Because y'all mofos ain't talking.
Thank you.
That's why. One man got shot at 100 people outside. You mean to tell me now 100 people, one person ain't seen nothing?
Huh. But yet y'all want the neighborhood to be cleaned up.
Hey,
and then the police show their presence, and you're like, why are they over here? What do you think?
When Billy Bob gets shot and killed, the police able to find his murderer within one day. Guess what, people? Because you know why? They talking. They want that mofo off the street.
That's right. Why aren't you checking your kids' rooms to see if they're having anything nefarious in there?
Exactly. Exactly. And then when these kids do get caught, the one that did it, oh, I know they got the wrong person. Oh, he's such a sweet kid. Man, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, he was sweet in your
First of all,
presence.
y'all know y'all kids. Some of y'all know y'all kids. Y'all know y'all kids bad as shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
You know who doing it, and you won't talk, but yet you're saying, "Oh, he's not cleaning up. He's not cleaning up all these murders. There's murders that haven't been solved yet, and you don't think somebody know?"
Man, dude, it's 26 years. Guess what? It's 26 years later, and they just now arrest the person for the murder of Tupac.
Thank you.
That because the murderer told on his damn self.
Thank you. And you know more than just him knew.
Yeah. Well, the other people that was in the car with him is dead.
Thank you.
So, but you're right. Not everybody coming out after the murderer pretty much told himself, hey, we always knew that. But dude, if y'all knew that since 1996, why y'all ain't tell nobody, man? You supposed to love this man, adore this man. He's popular. He's like the hip hop Jesus. But yet y'all know who did it, but y'all ain't saying that.
That's like with Biggie.
Yeah.
Do they have anybody for Biggie yet?
Nope.
So nobody saw that.
Well, I put it like this. The guy who they supposed to be saying that responsible for he's getting charged right now. He looking at for his Diddy parties, the kidnapping. We're not talking about Diddy. So they talking about Diddy might have something to do with that. Well, Diddy knew. He's not saying nothing. Who did it? Because that bullet was for him.
But nobody talking.
Nobody talking.
So the cops basically got to walk around like the Nino Brown in New Jack City. You know, because nobody know nothing.
Because Biggie was supposed to be in the SUV in the front, and Diddy was supposed to be in the SUV in the back. Diddy know what time it was, so he told Biggie, "Let's switch." Cause they got a SUV in the back. That's the car that Diddy was supposed to be in.
Yeah.
That's like I heard his mom. I mean,
Biggie's she said she see him, she would slap him. She gonna slap him.
Yeah.
And she see him.
Yeah, but they also said he said something about he should be on the cover of a magazine, not Biggie. He did.
Yeah. Yep. It's at the Biggie pad. Yeah. So hey. But it's just crazy to me, man.
Yeah.
That man made you more money than any other artist.
That's what I'm saying. When he died, what happened? I mean, Mace probably held you down for a couple years, but after that, hey, bad boy, man, you had to go to other revenue to make money, man. You got to go to alcohol. You had to go to Revolt. You know what I'm saying? You had to do other things to make money.
Part of his, I think he sold his majority stake in Revolt.
Yeah, he did.
So he's brought it or sort of, but yeah.
Yeah, he sold it.
What happens in the dark may come to light.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely, bro. Think you got anything else?
26 years may take 30.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah. Time to tell the truth.
But like we talked about, nobody's talking. So y'all want these things to be solved, but nobody's talking. Now here's my thing. If I seen somebody do something in the neighborhood and I'm living in this neighborhood, I'm thinking about all the other people in this neighborhood. This person needs to get out of here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. All of y'all ain't in the gang, people. Only gang members and criminals live by that code.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't in the gang, bro.
That no snitch stuff on your plastic.
Yeah, trust me. If I see it, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If I see it, I'm telling you.
Like a canary. I'm like,
yeah.
Snitches see Christmas.
Hey. Snitches don't get stitches. Snitches get home before Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing, guys. The hardest person you think out there, when he get locked up and he's sitting in front of that judge or the police, he's going to talk when they start giving out that time.
Yeah,
he's going to talk.
Like a gut punch.
Yep.
Frank Lucas did like a gut punch.
Yep.
Frank Lucas did it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I want them cops that took my money.
Yep. Your favorite fictional drug dealer did a Scarface.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he did.
I'm looking at how much
what is
time?
this I'm hearing about? What's the guy down in Florida that took another guy's name? Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Oh.
Yeah. Rick Ross did. But not well, Rick Ross is a little different. You ever seen the TV show Snowfall? So that's pretty based on him. So it pretty much talks about, it's in the Reagan era. It pretty much talk about how cocaine came in the United States through the FBI. Through the CIA, I'm sorry.
CIA, yeah.
Through the CIA. And that's how Rick Ross got into it. He was selling for the CIA.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was selling for the CIA.
The real Rick Ross or this?
Yeah, the real Rick Ross.
Right.
Freeway Ricky Ross.
Right.
He was selling for the soul. You watch that TV show Snowfall. It's a good series, man. John Singleton created it. I think it's like 4 or 5 seasons of it, man. It pretty much tells
Snowfall,
Rick Ross' life.
So you said Snowfall?
Snowfall, yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
Snowfall, yep. It pretty much tells Rick Ross' life. It's real good, man. I'm telling you. I watched it, man. I was hooked. I watched it last year. You know, every football season, I catch up on my series when football season over with. Because during football season, I don't watch nothing but sports. That's it. When football season starts, that's all I watch.
Yeah,
when it's over with, that's when I catch in my series, man. I started watching that. I got hooked.
Yeah, I got hooked on Blacklist.
I still ain't watched that yet. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, I'm watching Stargate.
Stargate, what's that about?
It's based off a movie. It's about this gate that's part of a network of other gates. We can travel to different worlds. Yeah. So I got caught up in that series. They made a TV series that like a continuation of the movie. So
I got you.
Yeah, I'm
you got anything else?
Nope. That is it. I guess it's just our political episode.
Yeah, man.
One time. One small note. I think it was June 11th. My dad was on the Late Show with Conan. Is it Conan O'Brien?
Well, why you ain't tell us, man?
I forgot. I forgot to tell everybody. I had to go back. But he's on episode 109. He's playing with the band. They did one of his tunes, and he gets a little shout out and all that promotion for.
Yo, we can get your dad on the show, man.
Send that to us, man. You got to send that to us.
Yeah.
Send that link to us, man. We can get your dad on the show too, man.
Yeah, we'll be on it. Yeah, he'll enjoy it.
Hey, it's crazy, Craig. Victor got these connections there. He ain't sharing the love, man.
No, he is. Nope.
I'll share more of the love.
Man.
I'll share more of the love.
Who else you know, Vic, before we hang? Who else you know? Your daddy out there like that, so you know some people, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if dad doesn't know him, they know dad. So that's in case. Let me tell the audience, dad used to be James Brown's band leader back in the day. Fred Weskin, the JBs, and so all that stuff like Doing It to Death and Pass the Peas and Give Me Some More, The Big Payback. That's all that my dad.
So you need to tell me.
Even if I continue to turn up for a little bit.
We got Otis Reddick on here and all that, man. I know your daddy know all them.
I don't know how well they know him, but they know him. So
Victor, you gotta start using your connections.
Victor, you see
I got old.
Victor,
I don't care. That's your daddy, man.
But to be honest with you, I it's just part of that. It's that Fred Wesley's just dad to me.
Right. And this look is really you sit on this. You be sitting on this.
Yeah.
And I'll be thinking about it like
Ernest, some people call it modest.
Yeah.
I call it really.
Yeah. I call it being light skinned. That's what I call it, man. Victor's light skinned. I don't care how dark you are. You light skinned on each other, man. You got light skinned tendencies, man.
Yeah, well, I love you guys. I love you anyway.
Guys, well, hey, y'all want to do next Thursday, 5 p.m.?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, see if you can get Bamberg on Craig if you can, all right?
I'm going to reach out to him.
All right, man. Hey, I'm going to text you that number when we hang up, all right?
All right, sounds good.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.